Fair and honest gameplay, guys.
Round 2. Fight. Perfect KO. Final round. Fight.
Power to the ass.
Oh my god! The most satisfying double perfect ever! Wow, did he just die off of that? Like charge characters. When your pad breaks, even like slightly, you're gonna have a big issue as a result. Ah, okay, that cost me the round. Oh my god, I almost failed. How did that not work? Come on! I couldn't get that cross cut! I swear to God, what the fuck? Don't. Well, this is like next level retarded. Like, take a look at that. What? What is this guy doing? Oh my god, what? If I lose a single round to this guy... Why? Dude, what is this? How's this guy Ultra Diamond? Are you guys sensitive to the R word? I think people who are sensitive to that are retarded. No, redacted. Redacted is redacted. That's what you need to say. Wow, that's next level YOLO. When people say retarded, they're not thinking of people with disabilities, and it's retarded to assume that. It's just you're turning it into something that it isn't. People like to use certain words, and their meaning are dependent on the context. This has always been the case, and somehow people have unlearned this very, very simple fact about humans and how languages work, and I don't get it. Wow, did you just see how gutsy he was trying to be? You can get someone canceled because of your feelings hurt, right? And you can take something that it was never intended to be and then pretend like you were hurt by that, and then you can get someone canceled, right? It's completely retarded, just like Jimmy says in South Park. Jimmy gets it. I really love the South Park episode on PC culture as well, because it really gets to the bottom of how incredibly ridiculous, like how ridiculous it is, how far it went, and it got to a point where it's not about being like, it's not about showing empathy for people. It's about crushing people. That's the motivation. Motivation is hate, not empathy. Being a victim is empowering. It is, but the problem is, here's the thing. You can genuinely be a victim, and you can genuinely have issues that deserve to be looked at and deserve to be taken seriously, obviously, right? But then you have those people that speak for an entire community when they're not a representation of any community. They pretend like they're super hurt. If that's the standard, by the way, that's a stupid standard to come by. If the standard is we're gonna start canceling people based on how hurt your feelings are, then technically we need to be canceling everyone, because that's subjective. That's just subjective. I can be offended by anything. Should I have the power to cancel anyone who feels, because I feel offended by something? Are you vilifying the victim, Jimmy? No, I'm not. If you're genuinely a victim, which I have high doubts is actually the case for a lot of people. The problem is if you're, and I've seen this happening in my own family, by the way. Like this is why I'm so against this idea. People who fail in life and they're not happy with themselves, they're resentful. They start to take the victim mentality, because it's actually an option select, right? It's a real life option select that I really dislike, because it means you don't have to take responsibility. Because if you're like, when you fail in life in a certain way, then becoming a victim is a really enticing option, because all of a sudden, whenever you fail, you can claim it's because of the patriarchy and because everyone is pushing you down, right? So you don't have to take the responsibility for your own failures. And if you win, then you can always say, I got there even though everyone was against me, right? So you can claim an even higher victory than you actually deserve. And I think that if you go too deep into this mindset, it actually crushes you, because there's no growth from there. There's no growth.
Get ready for
I won't get a job at Capcom I don't want to have a job at Capcom. Certainly don't want to have a job at Capcom. I don't want to be affiliated with Capcom too much because I don't want to become a mouthpiece for them. They already get promoted by my work, and it's a good relationship that we have. I have contacts within Capcom, by the way, multiple ones, and they're all very nice. Very grateful for that. But I don't want to start like strong business relations with Capcom because I want to, like, if there's something wrong with Street Fighter, I want to be able to say that. I don't want higher-ups to be like, oh, this Jimmy dude, he said something bad. Next time, he's not going to do the promotion with us or whatever. I don't want that. I think it puts me... You know, like, sometimes people trash me for sponsored content. It doesn't happen that often, by the way. It's kind of amazing. I'm very grateful for my community being on board with the sponsored content on my channel. I finally got the stun. Man, that chase down. This guy is actually amazing. What is this style? Got him. People are just out for blood. Because, like, and this is something that people need to understand. If we really dug deep on every single person on the internet, we would find something worthy to ban. Have you ever said something even remotely controversial? Well, you're banned from the community. Can anyone genuinely claim they have never said anything that could be considered controversial? Because if you truly think that, then you're very naive. Yeah, unsolicited dick pics just doesn't work, right? This escalated quickly. Needs a professionally taken dick pic to work. I think if someone actually does a photo shoot, right, like, and has a professional setup, maybe that could work. I can imagine that working. Like, not because of the... You have to have a nice dick for that to work, but generally, I can see that working. Because the girl is gonna be like, ah, he's actually trying, right? Because if you put some effort into it, then at least you're trying. If you have a tiny dick, then there's really nothing you can do. What constitutes a nice dick? Now we're getting to the juicy part, quite literally. Jimmy, please. Are you guys not comfortable with dick discussions? You guys are weak. Weak chat. There we go.